Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore and this is Monster Hunter World. Alright, fought a few of the new monsters that are practically the same, they just have higher stats, and I haven't fought all of them yet. I've actually maxed out the research for the mysterious Rathian tracks already. It actually prompted me to go and talk to somebody to progress the plot even before I filled it entirely, but I ignored it and just kept doing my own thing. So nothing too special. I do have a fancy weapon that at least has slots. That is the Datura Blossom 1, which is 330 poison and has 2 item slots. It also has blue sharpness. I've also been able to craft some new charms, including the handicraft charm, so I've been using that to kind of give myself even more blue sharpness. And I also got the Puke. I have the entire Puke set, either alpha or beta. But really the only ones I cared about were the Vamburses, which give poison attack, and then the Puke Coil, which gives poison attack, 2 poison attack. So essentially with these 2 pieces of equipment, it maxes out my poison entirely. So that's why I'm at 410 element right there. I just recently fought a Rathian, a regular Rathian, I guess I'll call it Rathian Plus or whatever, high rank Rathian, and then the whatever that amphibious monster is called, the Geo, starts with a J. That set I might actually get pieces for. For the most part, I'm probably not going to get every piece of every set when it comes to the high ranking stuff, because it's just going to take a really long time. So I'm just getting bits and pieces of set pieces that are actually useful. For the most part, I just focus on things that increase my elements or my status effects or my just damage and defense. Resistances, of course, as well. But there's like a bunch of them that are just really just utility or situational that I really don't need right now. I mean, if I have enough materials to make them eventually, I will make them, but there's no point in me wearing them usually. As far as upgrading my equipment, I've just been upgrading the latest armor since I'm going to be replacing everything soon anyway. So let's go ahead and dive right into the trade yard here. One other thing I noticed when I been doing this, anytime you're doing a high ranking thing, there is a chance that your flight will be interrupted and you'll just end up somewhere in the middle of the map. Seems to be completely random. The other thing that can also happen randomly is what's it called? The Zora Magdaros. The Zora Magdaros can actually sometimes return, and you can do it as an optional quest, which is pretty much the primary way of getting more materials from Zora Magdaros. As you can probably see, Ren has the full Zora set. Pretty much that's all I used the Zora set for. I used it, I think, for handicraft charm, or for some other charm. Also, speaking of Hunter's Notes, I got a bunch of new ones I'll need to go over real quick. But first, let's go talk to you.
Yes.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. I see you're making good progress with your field studies. We are getting closer and closer to finding out what that mystery monster is. Oh, by the way, I was hoping I might ask you a favor. Not long ago, a powerful Anjanath was sighted in the Wildspire Waste. I'd like the field team to investigate this Anjanath. After all, Anjanath provided a baseline for all of our research. It wouldn't be a proper study without one. I told the chief I was planning to ask you, and then he got all fired up by the idea. Said he'd beef up the canteen, at least until our Anjanath research is complete. The chef and I share the same core belief, you know. In order to achieve one's goals, you must continue to make significant progress. Although I believe the good chef would word it a little more colorfully. Anyway, we're counting on you. So what is it? Alright, so I got...
Well, that troublemaker is gonna make even more trouble if we don't get out there and investigate.
Yeah, the handler's also been just nagging me all the time because I've been ignoring the quest line. So, alright, so yeah, I have access to this now, but apparently I need to go fight it. So I guess as you progress down the research thing, the Anjanath thing gets unlocked, and then after that I can do this. Anyway, Monster Field Guide. Alright, so I got some new stuff. I ran into this monster while I was in the Ancient Forest. It's big, and I didn't get hit by it, but I definitely don't look forward to when I eventually will get hit by it. A nefarious flying wyvern that travels the new world in search of prey. It scatters explosive scales over a wide area to prey on whatever gets caught in the blast. The scales that the Bezogoose scatters explodes with tremendous force, making them extremely deadly. Focus on its legs to knock it down, and then knock its scale-generated organs. And then all of the monsters that we have now can actually have additional research ranks. Essentially, you get access to the high rank rewards tab, which just shows what they get on high ranks. So nothing too special, but I did unlock it, so there's that. Same thing for all these creatures. You get the high ranks for all of this. I did capture one new monster, or not a new monster, but a new creature, which is the dung beetle. These fellas roll dung around all day long. Need some dung? Then look no further. What you do with it is none of my business. Also, as I've been fighting some of these new monsters, or I guess restatted monsters, I ended up getting I'll end up getting quests. Either sometimes I'll get like a quest specifically to hunt them, which I mean can help as far as getting rewards and stuff that's specific to the quest instead of relying on expeditions. Anyway, I've rambled on for like 6 minutes now, so let's get going. So first things first, we need to read up on the Anjanath, see what we have available to deal with it. Oh, there it is. There you go. Just want that to go away. So we need to fight Anjanath. Vulnerable to water. I do have a lance. Though this thing's probably not that fun to fight with a with a gun lance. I might just stick with poison. That's been reasonably fun to say the least. Yeah, I'll stick with the set I have because it's at least up to date. If I fought a few more of these Gyarados, I can actually upgrade my gun lance. That's the water one. That's actually to a higher tier. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and fight what we got and see what happens. I believe I'm all geared up already. Yeah, it looks like I'm geared up. I expect to be one-shotted by fire attacks, so look forward to it. I've already eaten too. Okay, good.
Hey, partner.
The research team has asked all hunters to take out the Anjanath. Easier said than done. That troublemaker will give us more than just trouble if we go in unprepared. The last thing we needed was for that thing to get even stronger. Stay on your toes, because this ain't gonna be easy. Oh, there's some new event quests, but they're all pretty high tier. Like even these things, look, their symbols are glowing purple. But yeah, some of these are like Hunter rank 30, 13, 13, and this is 18, but, or not 8, but stuff I don't need anymore. So yeah, I end up unlocking these like specific quests. Some of them are literally the same monster, but in a different area. Alright, let's go, Tickled Pink. A powerful Anjanath has been sighted. There are kinds that gold pink, standard for new world monsters. We can't let this chance at an ideal sample slip away. Go hunt it ASAP. Oh, it actually doesn't let me go up into the ancient camp. Good to know. Alright, then we'll just go to Southwest Camp. I have no vouchers at the moment. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna use the Sword and Shield for this because it's fast, and I hopefully can stay out of its way. Oh, I misread the freaking thing. I thought it was an ancient forest, because that's usually where we fight him. Can I switch positions?
Whoa.
Can I? No, 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 no. Travel the scamp, yes. Thank you. Alright. I go here because it's just the place I'm most familiar with as far as getting some help. Also, I keep ignoring this these bone piles over here, so I go ahead and grab what I can here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably progress the plot a little bit faster, mainly just so I can get some of the higher tier materials, so I can make better better stuff, and that'll just make everything else easier for me in the future. Grab one of you guys. You're not joining me. Why aren't you joining me? Thank you. And escort. Kind of wish for something a little bit better. Alright, well, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and pop our potions. Alright, dive down here. No, we're gonna go this way. Oh. Don't mind me. I'll leave you alone, don't worry. I haven't fought a upgraded Diablos yet. I'm pretty sure it can two-shot me, which isn't too bad. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with how they fight now. Alright. Don't mind me. You're pissed. I was hoping to get a position where I can jump on top of you, but... Gotcha. Eat these 1 damage stabs. So one thing I've kind of learned is... If you're at max stamina, just keep swinging when you're mounting. So you might as well. Got the poison going. It's only doing 16 damage ticks instead of 20. By the way, this weapon, my poison ticks do about 20. Alright, it's been a while since I fought one of these. Alright, going berserk. So yeah, the only issue with fighting this thing is it's so tall. Oh wow, I was not expecting to actually connect with that. Oh, thank you for staggering it. Ren does have Blast on her weapon, which really all Blast does is it's literally a meter that builds up, and when that fills up enough, it will just detonate as a explosion for raw damage. Go ahead and drink while I'm here. Alright, you're in angry mode. Oh wow, I did not think I was gonna get that. So yeah, I just let him shake around. All that happens if you're not bracing is you'll lose some stamina. It varies depending on what monster is doing it, but for the most part, it's safe. Might as well just keep stabbing. I'm going after the tail for obvious reasons. I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen while I'm here. So blue sharpness is pretty... It increases my damage and makes it even less likely that I'll bounce my weapon off anything that's particularly hard. So far, the only thing I've seen that it still bounces off of is the rock that the Kulu Yaku tends to run around with. Oh wow, that's gonna hurt. I was hoping to get the air attack, but it failed. And the escort's getting wrecked. Oh my god, you staggered it away. You jerk. Alright, you're wandering off again, I'm assuming. Oh wow, you're at your limit. I don't know if it's heavily wounded or tired, because it's not going to its nest. One way to find out. Nope. It's just tired. I hate the physics when it sometimes does that. It was literally moving away from me. Alright, I'm getting hit a bunch now. Oh, of course. Oh, you put it away. Got its tail. Get out of the way. It's that thing. It's here. That's what I ran into over in the ancient forest. Oh my god. Explosive scales everywhere. Yeah, we'll let them, I don't want to fight against that thing. Looks like an item. Got it. Alright, so this thing's still going strong. Got a few hits in. Couldn't get on top of it though. And you're about to get over there. Alright. Get all I can from this. I should have grabbed some of that poop. Oh my god, are you serious? I was that short. Poison now. You're still going. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this dung. As soon as it actually lets me. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and load it. So if I do run into that other thing, it will, I can tell it to go away by throwing poop at its face. The most civilized way of telling people to go away, of course. Oh, oh. Tail Raider is gone. Oh well. Luckily the water makes it pretty safe to... Slashy slash. It's getting up a lot faster. Oh. Stop that. That's slinger bombs. Okay, he's starting to drop them now. Okay, now you're limping again. Is it real limping or fake limping? I only have one chance to find out if it's true or not. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Alright, I'm gonna go grab another freaking trap. That was bullshit. You went just around it. Luckily I set this camp nearby. All I have to do is grab a couple of traps and I should be fine. Get me my stupid trap. Item box. Manage items. Good enough for me. Go, go, go. Also going in here apparently resets my sharpness, which is nice. Alright, let's see if I can get to it in time. Should be fine. It takes me even longer to get to a Kieran. Alright, he is asleep. I'm just gonna do this. Got it. Oh, God, let me... I really wish that freaking... I really wish it wouldn't take so long to do the cutscene, because I would like to actually loot things around the area before timer runs out. And unfortunately when you capture things, the timer is much shorter. It's about 20 seconds, and most of that's eaten up by cutscenes. Alright, nose bones, fangs, pelts, carbonite ore. To rank 12. Alright, canteen's been upgraded. And the, also, even if you don't find any tracks of the question mark Rathian, as long as you're doing high rank quest or optional quest, you'll get a little bit of investigation progress every time.
Still in one piece.
You're back. I'm glad to see you're safe. I just wanted to say, wonderful job with the Anjanath. Everyone here is just thrilled, thank you. Now we just need to decipher this mysterious new information you've come across, and don't worry, we will. You'll be the first to know the results. In the meantime, keep collecting as much evidence as you can. Our research depends on it. So, what is it? So once again, we need to talk to him, because reasons. First we need to go here. Collect harvest, take all. I've been doing some of the side quests, of course, like the delivery quest. I now have access to choice mushroom substrate, which is an upgraded form of the mushroom substrate from before. Got here. Oh, hey there, Hunter. A moment, if you don't mind. The other day, my melding research reached a new plateau. Do you have any decorations you're not using? Just say the word and I'll use this pot here to mix them into new decorations for you. So, what can I meld for you? Oh, okay, so these are the ones that she can make. It's kind of a small list at the moment. I've only been getting a few jewels, unfortunately. It's probably going to take me a while longer for me to get what I needed. Ever since the 5th showed up, I've had front row seats to one exciting show after another. Didn't even have to buy a ticket. Alright, looks like we got that. I did fight a Gyrototus, but I still need to get more stuff for it apparently. What else we got over here? You're probably gonna ask for,
Greetings.
Okay, so this is for more fertilizer research. We need Great Gyros Hood. So I will need to go fight a Great Gyros. I'll go check out the Anjanath armor. Hey, you're just the hunter I was looking for. I'm working on a new specialized tool, but I need help with materials. Can I talk you into making a delivery to the research center for me? I asked for provisions to set aside what I need for the quest, blah 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 blah. Palumu stuff to make an ice-proof mantle. Alright, let's take a look at charms first. Nothing new for that. And over here we have the Anja armor. Actually, we already got a little information about the Anja set. That's right. Alright, well I'm not going to worry about that for right now. I could potentially upgrade one of my swords. Or is it the Blazing Showtail if I really would care to. Ends up doing some pretty hefty damage. Much more than what my yeah, it just has a lot of raw damage, but it has no crits, and the sharpness leaves a little bit to be desired. I'd rather have a weaker weapon that never bounces than one that hits really hard and then bounces, which is probably why I don't like the great swords that much. I've been meaning to spot you hunters since you'll be going up against those new monsters. The old canteen has started to look kind of canteeny. In my house, we don't plateau, we make gains. So I did a little flexing, and now the canteen is bulked up with all kinds of new meals and spirits. These spirits are awfully strong, so meow duration is key. Drink too much and you'll be one unlucky cat. Interested in bulking up the canteen with more ingredients, blah blah blah. Take these quests. Slay 10 gyros, that's fine. Alright, let's go back to all over the place right now. Let's see what we got next on the agenda here. I've already gotten all the research progress. Impeccable timing, dear hunter. We've made progress with that mystery monster. We've determined the monster is currently lurking in the Coral Highlands. It won't be long before the commander gives you the official order. Good luck out there in the field and don't get hurt. So, what is it? Speak with the commander.
Over here.
Just who I was looking for. Members of the ecological research team have pinpointed whatever it is that made those strange tracks. It's in the Coral Highlands. Once you're ready, sign up for the quest. I need our hunters to ascertain what we're up against. Is it something bad or something worse? Whatever it is, we're going to have to face it eventually. That's what we do here after all.
Sign up for the quest, partner. It's time to hunt the monster that left that trail.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the quest.
Hey, partner!
Hey there, partner. I just heard the news. That's right, the monster that made those mystery tracks is in the Coral Highlands right now.
Right!
I knew that slippery critter couldn't give us the runaround forever. I've got the quest all ready. Hurry and sign us up so we can head to the Coral Highlands. This one's got our name written all over it. Complete the assignment. How vague. We finally tracked down the source of those mysterious tracks. Report to the Coral Highlands and seek it out. I'll be expecting your report as soon as we're done. And then for optional quest, yeah, we got some new ones. Got some arenas to do. Still not high enough to do any of these. Heck, one of the monsters there is one we've never encountered before.